Yo, what's up guys? Dr. P here, back today with another video. Thank you so much for stopping back by. Now in today's video, we're going to talk about a big problem that Warzone continues to have on consoles specifically, and that is the FOV slider. Now, I speak from experience here because I've recently just purchased a next generation Xbox, the Xbox Series S. Warzone runs great, everything's fine, except, you guessed it, the FOV, which is weird because I played COD on console for like a decade at least, and I never really felt like the FOV was a problem then, even though I knew PC had that feature. But once I got used and acclimated to all of the awesomeness that is the FOV at 120, going back and being forced to play on, 80 or 90, it just feels so weird. It feels like I'm running 1 mile an hour. That's the biggest thing. Like, I know I'm not actually running any slower, but it feels like I'm just 10 times slower than I was on PC. Not to mention, you just quite simply cannot see as much, and when you're playing cross-play with PC, that's going to be a serious disadvantage. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War does have the FOV slider on console, which is just one of the best inventions, if not the best feature ever added to Call of Duty on console. I feel right at home playing Cold War on the Xbox, and then I feel a serious drop-off when I come back to Warzone. So the question needs to be asked, will Warzone ever add an FOV slider to consoles? Well, luckily, they have actually talked about this very fact recently. As it turns out, they tried to add FOV sliders to Warzone originally for consoles, but after consideration, they decided that it just caused too many FPS spikes, too many performance issues, and thus they left it off console. Recently though, they've said that they have tried investigating, seeing what they could do to add this in the near future. Of course, that's not a guarantee, but that's a great sign, especially considering Cold War has an FOV slider, so we know it is possible. If I'm being completely honest, I don't see how the next gen Xboxes and PS5 cannot run this game at 120 FOV. I know they can. They have the hardware, they're great consoles, they're very fast and very powerful. You could maybe argue maybe they can't put it on the last generation, you know, the Xbox One, PS4, and if that's true, that's really sucky for people who play on those consoles still, because it's super hard to get your hands on the new consoles. But then again, even on the Xbox One and the PS4, Cold War has a 120 FOV slider, so I definitely think it's still possible for all consoles. The beautiful thing is, since they're starting to put it in console, Cold War especially, and with the talks in Warzone, it's kind of just setting the standard for the future of Call of Duty on console, which is great, especially if cross-platform is going to be enabled for the foreseeable future, maybe the end of time. If you're watching this video right now, there's a solid chance that at some point in the future, you've Googled or looked up on YouTube how to change your FOV slider on console, and maybe to your surprise, you found a couple of videos with a lot of views claiming to tell you how to do just that, and the video seems convincing too, right? Well, I just want to go ahead and tell you that all of these, yep, literally every single one of these is a scam. Do not ever download anything or click anything from anybody claiming they can change your FOV on console in Warzone. It's just not possible at the moment. Doesn't mean it might not be possible very soon with a new update, but yeah, those guys, I'm not sure what they're doing. This is the same kind of thing people would do with like free COD points, you know, click this, download this, yada yada yada. They're just trying to make a quick dollar off you. I don't know if they're just trying to get ad revenue. I see some of them want you to fill out a survey or download some apps. I'm not sure if they're the designer of the app or what, but yeah, this is just not legitimate. Don't try this. Please don't. To be honest, this is kind of one of those common sense, easy to tell it's a scam type things, and through my experience, you know, I've just been around in the gaming scene a long time and on the internet a long time. I've seen a lot of complex scams, some not so complex scams. I've even fallen victim to a couple ones that have resulted in some pretty big problems, so anytime I have a chance to warn some people or help some people out, I definitely want to do it. For example, just take a look at this one again. 41,000 views, okay, right away. A lot of people have watched it, so you think there's a chance it's credible. Then you see 2.3 thousand likes to only 800 dislikes. 800 dislikes is a lot, but also this video has been like-botted to make it seem a little bit better, the ratio. Also, there's only 7 comments and 41k views. Surely there were more comments than that. Also, all the comments are positive, you know, and it just seems weird. Maybe it's this guy commenting over and over, or maybe he's just deleting all the bad comments. Either way, super sketchy. I am fairly confident that we're going to get an FOV slider in Warzone, which is important because it's already been confirmed that Warzone is going to be here to stay and integrated with the new Call of Duty that's coming out this year. So yeah, it's pretty important to get an FOV slider on console, which again, I'm pretty sure it will happen. It's just a matter of patience, perseverance, and waiting it out because we just don't know how soon. We know they're looking into the idea. We know that they're getting hard pressed with people who want the feature. It just needs to come out. I don't see why it isn't. The next generation consoles, at the very minimum, can handle it. Make sure you guys let me know what you think of this video in the comments below. Let me know how excited you would be if an FOV slider came to Warzone. Also, if you could do me a favor and please hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate that. And of course, be sure to tap that like button and hit that bell icon to help spread the word and help support the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.